Recently, sources closely associated with the Cambridge family have let out that specifically Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, has been struggling with a serious health challenge, some form of aggressive breast cancer. She has been scheduled for countless chemotherapy sessions as well as surgery. The family's wish for privacy in the matter and treatment shows just how serious the family considers the health. In the midst of this, Prince Harry made an unexpected visit to Windsor Castle during the holidays. He sought to reconcile with his father King Charles and older brother Prince William. His gesture even extended to an invitation for both to come to California for Easter and spend the holiday with the Sussexes. Albeit a complex gesture, it was still a massive one towards reconciliation. This visit and gesture have resulted in debate among palace insiders and even members of the public. Should King Charles take up the offer given the controversy surrounding Harry and Meghan? In response to this and the ongoing debates surrounding the Duchess's health, Buckingham Palace was compelled to issue a public statement regarding both topics for the first time in many years. This, therefore, represents a crucial time in the family when they are navigating personal challenges and reconnection amongst themselves. The royal family expressed deep empathy and support for Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, during her private battle with cancer. While valuing the importance of discussing her health, and the commitment to informing the public when appropriate while choosing the respect for her privacy at this difficult period. Faced with the invitation, the king has decided to respectfully decline it. Despite expressing his wish to try and repair their father-son relationship, King Charles deemed the timing inappropriate given the constitutional duties and Barbara's treatment. The dialogue also includes the mentioning of the newly published interviews and columns with the Sussexes and implies the possible influence on the royal family's reputation. Here, Charles points out to the necessity of avoiding public scandals amid family quarrels, thereby drawing a line over what can and cannot be spoken of and discussed in public. In the end, the summary contemplating on what the palace says about both Catherine's health and the family dynamics, articulating a somewhat difficult period of finding a way to balance one's personal and familial obligations. The message issued by the palace about certain members of the family stresses the priority of not indirectly pointing fingers through trusted collaborators and mass media until the mutual trust and understanding in the family are resumed. The statement also confirms that King Charles supports Catherine during her health crisis, taking into account the specifics of a medical condition that will be retained confidential, and refuses the Easter invitation from Prince Harry as it is not an appropriate time, considering Catherine's situation and other royal activities. Thus, the prevailing message in the end is the demand to debunk any public statement or opinion and let the personal healing process begin, thus connecting continuity with change. This extent serves the purpose of highlighting how the palace is willing to take action and express its power in addressing the issue at hand, although the aspect of Prince Harry and Meghan's response remains implicit. While appreciating the said statement, it would have been more objective if the analysis would have included the women's perspective on the palace's decisive powers. Thus, this summary captures the complexity of the palace's response to the aforementioned family dynamics and public debate, and its implications for the involved parties. The anticipated response from the Sussexes to the latest statement may send a message that the royal family struggles with Catherine's health and its obligations are impossible to comprehend or remediate. It raises the question of whether pulling back from public discussion is the best thing to do. The mature way to respond to such a situation is by trying to understand the family's pain more than anything else. The families may live with the after-effects of previous disputes and eventually refuse to extend an olive branch. In one sense, this is a divisive occasion, but it is also an opportunity to have more open discussions. Catherine's cancer treatment is an undoubtedly hard period that will require immense emotional stamina in addition to physical pain. The fact that her treatment has been kept quiet would suggest that a sense of decency and compassion is required, although the knowledge that many people are thinking about her might assist a lot of people. Focusing on self-care tools and getting public help is the most important aspect for Catherine during her process. Therefore, when she is recovering with chemotherapy, a lot of speculation considering other additional implications will likely be done. This long thought may reveal the complex relationship between the individual's health challenges and the public duties such an individual holds and the reconciliation models within the royal family.